Hello. Okay, so I had this period of time where I was making these Snapchat videos and I just kind of talk about what's on my mind or topics that I found interesting at the time to talk about. Let's take this mask off real quick. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Again, I'm bringing those back, but putting it on YouTube instead. And yeah, so this is gonna, yeah, so it's kind of explain what I explained already. This is gonna be a channel where I kind of experiment and just make different kind of videos. I'm gonna be doing these type of videos where I just vlog type, looking at the camera, looking at my phone and just talking about whatever's on my mind, whatever is interesting me at the time, or whatever opinion I have. Or I might, just post some random gameplay videos and shit, because I like playing video games, and the idea of like making video game related content has always been like something I wanted to do, and like especially on YouTube. So yeah, I might do stuff like that, experiment, kind of find out what that is. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna explain what I'm doing and the name. So it's a really weird name. It's if you say it like just in English, it'd be Tromanzo, but it's like kind of Italian. It's like Tromanzo, ND, and the inspiration I got for that name was honestly it's kind of like lame and cringy in a sense, but I decided to stick with it because I figured it suits what this channel is gonna be. So the inspiration for the name is three different, you know, variables or factors. So the first is Tro, which is just my last name. My last name isn't just Tro, but it's Trochez, or Trochez, or Trochez, depending on how you say it, but Trochez. So I took the Tro from Trochez and put it in the beginning. Then I got the Italian word for romance, romanzo, and I just combined them, so it's Tromanzo. And the reason I chose Italian was just because during my undergrad, when I was studying at university, I actually majored in Italian, so yeah, and I just have a lot of love for that culture, and it's very romantic, and I learned about like, different cultures, different artistic movements, and how like romance was one of them. So yeah, that's kind of why I chose to make that word Italian. But then the other part of it is the romance, romanzo, translates to English, ND. So what that actually signifies, it's romance new dawn, and what that's a reference to is just it's like my favorite anime, One Piece. They had made a movie special called Romance New Dawn, and I believe the author wanted to originally make the name of his series Romance New Dawn, and I really like that name and kind of what it means, or at least how I interpret it. Because Romance New Dawn, it has a nice little ring to it, but also the way I see it is that it's literally a new dawn of romance. It's often misinterpreted or mistakenly only attributed to love, and and that's a part of it. Love is a part of what romance is, but romance just has to do with. It's kind of hard to put it in words. Romance has to do with just feeling things very strongly. It's like living life very passionately, as opposed to approaching it very logically. And let's say a lot of parents want their kids to be the doctors or lawyers because it's a very respectable profession. If you look at it logically, it's just you make a lot of money. It's very impactful, very important, and you're gonna be set. Your kids are gonna be set. Kids after that are gonna be set. If you do it well, if you do it right. Very logical, very practical way of life. But if a romantic person were to look at it, being a doctor, and be like, as a doctor, I can save so many people. I want to be the best doctor, so I'm sure. Like, I want to hone my craft. I want to be so great at it. They just feel that doctor, role responsibility very strongly. I want to live my life as a doctor. And then some people, they just who see it very romantically would see it as like as a way of life. And obviously, your career is going to play an significant role in your life, but a romantic person is like they welcome that. It's like that's how strongly they feel about it. Okay, so post-editing, I realized I didn't actually finish defining what the Romance New Dawn was, but essentially it has to do with that whole being a doctor thing, feeling very strongly, and that could apply to any profession, obviously, whether that's like a barber, police officer, a teacher, whatever. And it's about a new, like, dawn, just a whole world filled with people like that. who just feel things very passionately, very strongly, and they do things for that sake of, passion and desire, and, their morals and their values, rather than taking a strong logical or practical approach to it. And, there's reasons why that could be seen as bad, because some people view emotions as very irrational or, very impulsive or problematic, but I could make a whole ass video as to why that's not necessarily a bad thing. So that's what like a romance udon is to me. And I hope that was a good, explanation representation of what I'm trying to say. But essentially, what I'm saying is that that name is just awesome. I love what it encapsulates, with its meaning. And then yeah, so I just decided like this channel is like a new start. I love the idea of romance, and I feel like I consider myself a very romantic person, but also very shy and introverted, so I can't fully display that or express that. Yeah, so what do you call it? I feel like that name really just resonated with me. So I just decided to make it, a title for my thing. And, New Dawn, because it's a new start, new chapter for my channel. But yeah, so that's the type of stuff I'm going to be posting, or, one of the many things I'm going to be trying to posting on this channel. Also had a couple ideas of maybe just making really short videos, like 10-second videos, where I just talk about a little fact randomly or fun fact, or just make a little joke or a meme or something. And even contemplated, like making cooking videos. And I'm not a chef by any measure of the word, but like I really do want to get better at cooking, and I also want to push myself to cook more. So I feel like by having an obligation, like, making a video or some shit, it would push me to do it more. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's how this channel is gonna be, and that's kind of my plan for it, even though it's not much of a plan. But whoever joins me on this progress journey, whatever, then I welcome you, and hopefully you enjoy it. And hopefully I add something to your life with these videos, positively, hopefully. But who knows? All right, see ya.